Hey guys, I was asked to make a video about changing the blade. Okay, this is your knob to change your blade. You turn it counterclockwise to lower it and clockwise to raise it. And it just moves this little bar here that raises and lowers your wheel. After you get it off enough, your blade will pop off. It just slides in behind this little metal grate right here. There's a whole gap right there. On this side, you got to give it a pretty good tug, but this will unpop, unsnap, and will open up. That way you can see, get to the blade easy. It just has a little notch right there where it closes and opens. But it fits really good. You got to give it a pretty good pull to get it off open. The only thing you do have to take off is this little bolt that sits right here. You gotta just undo the fly bolt for it and take it off. Get it out of the way. That way you take your blade off and put it back on. When you put it back on, tighten your wheel up just a little bit, depending on how much you unloosen it to get your blade off. That way when you're putting it on, if you're doing it by yourself, it's easier to just get it kind of snug and slide it on, and then tighten the rest of the way up to get your tension back on your blade. Get in the middle of it, and if it's off any, you need to loosen it and put it back in there. Put it back in the routes it was on in the middle of your wheel. If you rotate it with it unplugged, never do any of this while it's plugged up. I mean, safety first. Unplug everything, and then mess with it. Take and turn it with your hand, and make sure it rides in the middle. If it goes to the forward or to the back of your wheel, you're going to have to do your adjusting here. You unscrew this, and that lets you tighten or loosen this, and that changes the pitch of your wheel. So if your blade is, when you spin it, if it starts to come off, you've got to turn it clockwise to make it go backward. If it's counterclockwise, if it goes to the back, to make it come forward. That way it should stay at a ride in the middle of your blade all the time. Then after you get it adjusted like you think it's alright, close everything back up, close your doors, plug it up and turn it on just for a couple seconds and turn it back off and then open it up and make sure that it still sets where you have it. That way you know it's fixed and it's ready to go, ready for you to use. If it's moved forward, you need to unplug it and adjust it again just to make sure, to get your blade where it's running on the middle. If it's not running in the middle of it, your blade could likely come off, it could break, could fly up and hit you. But always have it unplugged if you're working on it, and if you're getting ready to turn it back on, always close your wheels back. Because I used to be a meat cutter. You don't want a bandsaw blade flying at you. That's not real fun. Hope y'all have fun and be safe, and thanks for watching the video.